Alright, everybody. What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Hardcorn, and today we're back once again with good old-fashioned action Taimanin. You know it. I certainly love it. And today we're going to be going over some of the New Year's stuff. Not New Year. We're going to have a, the March newsletter. They got a very special one, to say the least, because this is the combination of, in March, we're going to be, we're celebrating a few things, because it's like this week they released the scenes for Kuramachi Kato, and they also released the scenes for Nagi and RPGX. Great stuff. Hopefully it's an onward and upward trend of having having characters from AT going to RPGX, because we've certainly had our fair share of RPGX transplants into AT, which is very welcome, to say the least. I really appreciate that. How am I gonna do that? Gotta post a link in places. How's everybody doing today? Y'all have a good Saturday? Y'all have a good Saturday for that one? For me, it was pretty good for the most part. We had a nice time. Did some stuff. Got some things in the mail I looked at. So it's been a pretty productive day for the most part. Let's see, go put that over here. Because it's, I woke up this morning. I was like, well, I can't exactly go back to sleep yet, so I'll just, I'll go play some games. Been really into Suda 51 stuff as of late, so I was like, you know what, I'll go play some Killer is Dead. I didn't know that when they released the Nightmare Edition update or something, they created a series of problems with, it creates some problems. It has an audio problem, and it causes the game to crash, which is really shitty. I don't like that at all, so I had to go find out that in the first place. I don't know what's with his games getting really awful ports, but I guess I can expect the same out of Shadows of the Damned or something. Oh. Good Lord, help us on that one. Great. Alright, so we'll get started with that, because I posted the link in places now. That should be better. Alright, so let's go to, if I can find it. Oh, when it gets minimized, it does that. There we go. Hide the game. Now we go over to the newsletter itself, so let's start going over it. Let's move this. So obviously they're going to start us off for the month of March with another renewal. It's an off month, so we're going to be getting some packages. We're going to be getting a character renewal, and then I guess they're going to be starting this year for characters who didn't get any passives or any sort of it kind of diminishes. This sort of idea kind of diminishes the renewals themselves due to the fact that they have to share effectively with another character. But for the month of March, we're going to have Yuka Kaise gets a passive, we're going to have Kiara gets a passive, and Nagi is getting the renewal. Thankfully, the characters who share, like Nagi and Rin, they have both gotten renewals this year, to say the least, which is pretty great. I'm happy for the most part. It's good. It's Rin, everybody knows Rin, they love her. She got good gear. She got finally a place in a Total War. She does her pretty good. It's a nice solid update. I'm just more or less glad they took the time out to put Nagi in something. They gave her an upgrade, and they released the video the other day talking about what the passive is going to be for the two girls, and also what their weapons are going to be. Especially it's a pretty solid improvement. So now we go over here to, the performance improved, the special package release, event stuff. If you have the character, you do the stuff with them. Same as always. Materials, all that stuff. So pickup items are obviously, since it's Nagi's renewal, we have Twin Slash, Volt Swords, Karura, Raijin, Mokiri, Yokoshima, Gregorius, Narukami, and Masamune Seimei. Ooh, very nice. That's the sort of stuff you get looking forward to. Because Nagi and Rin are both like, I think their characters are at least 3 years old at this point. So it's like, they made, like Nagi is like, I think has the highest base stat spread in the entire game. She's very strong. Most people don't really care about her because they didn't make you want to care about her in the first place. So when we check out the video later, Nagi certainly gets a dramatic improvement. But next week we also get Chapter 25 update. It's been 6 months. Can you believe it? The last update we had was in September. 21st night even. So obviously they're going to be going forward with the Clone Saga. Not exactly the most exciting thing in the world, with character assassinations galore, but we have the Chapter 25 update. I wonder how that's going to turn out, to say the least, because, well, the story is being slow and they've kind of, just burned all their bridges, to say the least. But we certainly will talk. We've got a lot to talk about next week when it releases. But actually, this is about 2 weeks from now. So it's in about the middle of March. So then we have upcoming events. The beginning half of the month, 7 days, and then the bottom half, 7 days. So let's see. Candy for candy, Easter eggs, pot of gold, clover, and Easter egg, red, green, and blue. So obviously these Easter eggs are pretty great. These usually have boost to. It's usually like a boost to. It's a 1-day boost for like EXP, BP given, stuff like that. Or no, it's restoratives and a day-long boost. I usually keep those around for when new characters come around. I want to go farm something. Candy is always nice because that's perfect for affinity stuff. White Day Gift is the same thing. Pot of Gold is 1,000,000 gold each time. And Clover is, I think, 20. I want to say 20 of the 20 desire points apiece. So it's always worth picking up for that. And then the Girls Combat Racism, where they have to go to the board game where you go around a loop every time. Acquire rewards, you get tons of pieces. So it's like skill points. This is actually really good that they give you skill points now. Just like since they have a consumable item that can give a character skill points, which is really great. I usually like saving those for when new characters come out so they can get ahead. And they also doesn't have to cost me like 700 tickets to get anything done. Oh, that's good. A voucher for Queens of Racing. That's really nice. I wonder what that's going to include, though. I hope it includes something nice, to say the least. So then, obviously, a White Day comes out. I think it's March 14th. So it's either I think it's March 14th because that's also Pi Day, to say the least. Maybe they'll do something like that. Oh, goodness. So, clear event missions to attain White Day gacha coins, which you can use in the supporter gacha, which is good. It's like, they're going to have a rate up situation. So it's like your supporter drop rate 6%. So it's like they're going to have a rate up boost on something and you'll get to pick out stuff from there, which is really great, to say the least. I wonder what they're going to include in terms of that for the banner. That's going to last for the first 2 weeks of the month. Right usually when we're having a renewal as well. So that's really nice. So you can probably pick up some gear for Nagi or Rin if you wanted to. So then we have the Easter event. Get your Easter egg baskets. You can combine with that sort of stuff. But the more important part is Deep Freeze Onisaka Kiara. Kiara gets a significant boost with her passive, and she's also going to be part of the next collection of supporters, like the month-long supporter where you log in, do stuff, you get the free stuff like that. So we get the Easter Bunny, and you get a supporter. Well, let's see how the supporter turns out, because later on in this, you're going to see what the weapon and outfit look like. And obviously, this will be now for the 4th time, we rerun Punisher Yukikaze, because we have a story update, and she is relevant somewhat in the story. So that's nice, to say the least. And then we have March Golden Pass. We have Racist Shiranui. Very good stuff. It's classically trained, to say the least, if you want to call it that, because it's like she's, my God, this woman ain't even wearing pants at all. She's got like thigh bracers and stuff. Because they showed off what these what these look like with the other stuff taken off. So it's like she literally just wears a bikini situation right there, which is like, it's nice. It's very simple, to say the least. Hopefully these the golden passes are going to be the same way going forward, where it's like 50 something stages, where those are horrifyingly great and they're insanely worth it every single time now. Because it's like the 25 one, it's like you could skip it because the resources are so minimal. Now that there's like 50, it's like insane. Big Mom looking great, looking fantastic too. Next up, we have a new event. It's an unusual alliance. Now we have Racist Spinel, which is fantastic. They didn't forget about Spinel. It's like, I mean, most people don't forget about Spinel because that girl hits like a truck with a rocket attached to it. She's very good. She's going to stay good too. So it's like, I can only imagine it's like, well, obviously passives are now starting to get crapped. But hers is so simple. It's just like, it's still very good. Like now that it's when we look at the passives later, we'll compare Spinel, who was the first passive user, to our most recent acquirers. So it's good. It's a nice simple event. I think you could probably decide between Racist Spinel or Gems, which is always nice. Maybe they're gonna do the same where it's like for Lena's, where it's like you could get her costume or a Demonite, but that was on a repeat. Next, we have a repeat event story. We have Ronin Spica. She doesn't make you invincible, but she sure as hell can give you one of the most longest lasting defense buffs ever. This supporter is absolutely nuts for AI characters in like the arena, and specifically like what is it? In VR, because it's like characters who get hit a lot will constantly keep proccing Spica's passive, so they have like a massive defense buff at all times. So it's like, this is actually a really solid supporter. It's really nice. Why are they racist? Because they're really big fans of racing. Who would have thought? It's like, I thought everybody got it. So after that, we have new and repeated packages. Our new limited package is what I was talking about earlier. Absolute Fat Fucking Zero. It's we were talking about this earlier, I think like last week, and that, you know, Kiara hasn't had a package or any sort of real costume in over a year, and it's like, now she gets one. So now she gets like robotic testicle triangle, and she gets to shoot ice. Look at that, she's mad too. She also gets to mess. She's gonna have she gets to toss. She gets like the Taimanin outfit, just like her mother does. Though her mother's the coolest one, to say the least. I don't exactly like Kiara. You guys know that. If you didn't know that, well, I'm not a big fan of her. I have a lot of her stuff because, well, I'm here. I've been here forever and a day with that. So it's like, the package this is like the month-long package we're going to be getting out of it. So it's like, you got these over here. That's good. There's like she got 3 balls in the picture. It's like she's what is it, Josuke or something from JoJolion. Got 3 nuts. 4 to power up. So the package will contain a supporter, deep freeze, absolute zero, 0 point, and gems. So this is the one that's across the entire month. Let's see how it turns out later on. So then we have another really good gacha that comes out in the month. This is going to be in the 2nd week. So it's Special Ops Supply 2. So we have stuff like Pirate Kiara, Danta Shizuru, Corporate Warrior, Shithead, New Year Felicia, Noah. So it's like, this is certainly one. This is the one where you like select which one you want. You can roll 1,000,000 copies of it. Obviously, big contenders with Felicia and Pirate Kiara. Absolutely must-have supporters. just like in my fucking life. There's 0 points. And then we have Gant's Rin returns. Thunderbolt package. That was one of my favorite thumbnails I made for it because it's what is it? Electric Wind Mom Fist. Very good outfit. If you like Gantz, like I do, this is a win of an outfit because it's what they designed the clones off of in the first place for her. It's really cool because the Thunderbolt package deals with her green. So it was a very her green is weird in the sense it's like it's good and it's also like weird, but it's because like red and what is it? You don't actually use that. It's you don't use your triple green skill. You just run all of the damage stuff. But now that she has like her passive, the passive she acquired in the first place, her green really goes even harder now. It's super good. But you have to run the weapon with it. But you don't even have to run the weapon. You can run the outfit, and it looks really cool. It's some people don't like the tech wear. I do. I love it when the girls get stuff like this because it stays to their cyberpunk and futuristic roots, which is something I really like about the series in the first place. Because on the opposite end of that, we have probably one of the best costumes in the game, which is Father's Shadow. Of course, it's Nagi's month. She gets to rerun one of the best packages ever, which is I think this was her first limited package ever. It cost $9, and you got I think the costume, and what's it called? The oh my god, it was the rebellious weapon. That's it. Good to see you, Jeff. Hope you have a good one. But it's Thunderbolt, Mailbreaker, Fragrance, Gems. But it's this is Assault Rin, very good. It makes green characters faster. It makes everything good. I already have 5 copies of Fragrance, so it's we showed this off initially, but we'll show it off again to see how it improves with Rin, because that's the number one thing I wanted to try when Rin got her renewal was green with Fragrance. And it's nice. It's really fun, actually. Because now you get healing, and you also get a massive, ungodly boost. But this is, the number 1 costume that I use for Nagi all the time. It's really great. But then we have more repeated costumes. We have Racist Kiara returns. If you didn't pick it up, it's okay. You can miss her. Because she may be looking fat as hell in this picture, but she's not in the game. She just doesn't. And then we have Racist Aina. Hopefully this resurgence of Aina treatment stuff means they're going to give her a renewal at some point. It's what are they going to do? It's people really like Aina. They don't do a lot with her in the first place because, quite honestly, she was quite dropped in the game several years ago, and then nothing has been done with her since, besides very few outfits. So, there we go. I do like what they're doing with these, though, in the sense it's alright, they're going to rerun these packages and put them at a discount because nobody fucking wants to buy them at full price. Because the package that they come in, they just give costume materials because these are Golden Pass costumes. So you miss out on all of the resources and it costs even more. So it's it's a waste. It's the same thing with a Racist Emily. She can't even actually use her umbrella, which sucks. I want her to have her I want Emily to have her umbrella. But it's obviously one of Emily's best costumes is a Golden Pass situation, of course, and it's discounted, which is good. I think when they have it, I think the last time they put the discount for these, it's I want to say it's they're knocked off $10, so they're 20, $32 or $20 from that. Yeah, Aina doesn't have a limited set. She has a lot of limiteds, but not an actual set. So it's what do they honestly ask for, to say the least? So it's a bit difficult. That's we're all asking the same thing. Where is it? It's not here soon enough. So now, obviously, it's the beginning of racism season. We have new costumes coming out. So now we have 2 additions to Team Racism. It's Plappus and old Squigger over here. Octopus, wow. Wooby octopus, but this is sports. Can you spell sports, everybody? It's canted at an angle because it's got to cover her gigantic nipples. Isn't it great? Pretty awesome stuff. I wonder if there's going to be a toggle for this so she wears a leotard or something. But here's my favorite part about this. I saw this the other day and I was wondering to myself, like, how does she wear this? Because this is like Aru's horns from Blue Archive, where they just stick out to the side and everything. It's like she shoved the hat under the horns and just said, like, all right, I'm going to put that on. I'm looking great. Lapis reminds me of like the elf lady from the girl who shouts love at the bound of the world. I don't know. That's a very specific reference. I don't think anybody here has played that. You should, though. It's very good. But Hebiko, though, she's green. Because she's green. I don't know. There's not much here to say about it because it's like Hebiko, she's just so meh. Because she has to stand next to the absolute pillar of Ludidity, who undoubtedly will have a scene in RPGX at some point. And you know what? It'll be better than hers. Octopus, I'll manipus thee. Gonna struck this cock clean. Whoa! So now we have repeated costumes. Team Racism gets a rerun. We get some of my favorite costumes in the game. We have Special Needs Micah. We have Rinko. We have Racist Rin and Shizuru. I love this one because because like the actual model in this game is Shizuru is so huge that it looks like a cash register. Just like when you open a cash register and it just juts out and just hangs there. That's literally that. It's huge. And then Rin gets this one. I'm glad this is one. It's limited, but it's also one you can just buy with gems. If anything, I would have figured this costume of anything else, because it's Rin, they would have put this behind Golden Pass. But nope, not this time. They gotta rerun it with the Taimanin Yukikaze team. So this is in the first half of the month. Don't forget that, because if you miss it, congratulations, you have to wait until Christmas to get them again with the voucher. So we also get a voucher at the same time due to the board game event. So then we have next up in the second half of the month, it's Lena, Oboro, and Hot Robot. I like Oboro's racing outfit because it has a helmet. I don't like Oboro, so I always leave the helmet on her, so everybody's like, oh dude, I love Durarara so much. It's like, no, I just keep the helmet on and she just happens to look like Celty. So it's because I don't want to look at Oboro. I think I remember we talked about this last year when oh my god, when Lena got her costume, the racing costume in the first place, there's a very like stretched texture that says Ingrid, I think on like the sleeve of it or something. I thought that's cute. She really loves Ingrid. Asuka's over here isn't too much over there. It's just like, it's okay. The helmet stays on. So then we have, it's obviously March as well. Spring is here. And then it's the Spring Herald stuff. I really wish they would make more of these costumes. I love them so much. It's like they're perfect seasonal outfits. And they also look really cool. Because you get to see like every artist do something special for the season. Because that's when the cherry blossoms are blooming. So you get to have that going on. I wish they would make more of these. Because every artist does something different for them. And they look really cool. It just shows like, oh, it's so special. It's nice. I like it when that happens. Because after that, there's the second week of the month. And then we also get the reruns the same time of more racism outfits. This time we get Eleanor, we get Sora, and of course the big booty warrior herself. Super fast. Plapshin Taimanin. There we go. Saika gets hers. Saika actually has a new scene coming out in RPGX. I posted this in like another Discord server because it's like Saika is on the login screen for like, you know, the daily login stuff. It's like log in for a week and you get like, oh boy, rewards. She has the Zol face, which is I think this Kurenai picture has it. No, Kurenai, Saika, a lot of like Zol's characters when they're doing like a neutral pose, they have this dopey look to them, like their face is melting. They're like, like that, and they look like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. I'm like, yep, that's nice. I like it when it's like they're super sexy and powerful women, but they also manage to look like Chris Chan got a hold of them or something. And then we have the latter half of the month, leading into April, is the second half, is the last part of Spring Heralds. Because right now we have I wanna say what's it gonna be? Because right now it's Sakura, Rinko, Murasaki, and Pupikaze. So they're the first series running right now. And obviously, if you wanted Asagi's, well, tough shit. It's her outfit is a hyper limited out as a series. It's only been ran twice. So if you miss it, yeah, go you. It sucks. But if you haven't redeemed it yet, this is one you do want to redeem. If they say do not redeem, don't listen to them. BDY2JL TDNL. That's 150 gems. 150 gems because I need to do that. Cool stuff. I need 150 gems also. It's like, who doesn't need 150 gems? Because I'm out here like, all right, I need to, because to make today's thumbnail, I had to spend like 500 gems just so I could get a pose. No, to unlock like a pose and a facial expression. Ugh. Who loves that? Not me. All right, let's get this out onto a tray because I need to upload it myself. What do you guys think? You think it's if you think it's a good newsletter to say the least? Honestly, it's like it works out pretty well. I need to. Where's my mouse? I forgot what she sounded like. I don't play this with the sound on very much. Couponbug.com. So let's see. BDY2JLTDNL. Thank you. That's right. I need to go. Well, I also need to make sure I don't have that open. Oh, dude, need to go over here to where is my mind? Where is it's window capture. Cool. Okay, so now that we've had all that happen, let's go to. I need to remember to mute the game. Let's go over and watch the video so we can talk about it in the first place. Let's go there. Go to my Twitter page. Oh yeah, sick ass Haruka. Live tweeting the stuff. Oh boy, you get to see my feed again, which is just full of gigantic Rios. Oh, dude. Oh. I won't lie. Squad is not anything that I would have expected in the first place. The beta for it ends really soon, so if you didn't do anything, if you don't have anything done for it yet, if you haven't done anything for that yet, make sure you get your link codes and everything set up for it when it happens, because they're going to be releasing it, I think, sometime in March. Sometime at the end of March. Are you naked? Okay, that's good. I like that. We are back back to... Oh, yeah, Fuku-sensei is back. Thank you, dude. My man. Got Haruka. Her birthday was recently. Nearly 300,000 players have registered in Taimanin Squad. Pre-registration will end soon. Oh. Will be sent if we exceed 300,000 pre-registers. Alright, everybody, keep going. Yeah. Why did he take the rose? That's not what you take for it. The hell is that supposed to do? A white Gaussium? That's not even a bleed team. What are you doing? The Infinity Mirror. Alright, that's enough. It's like, no, we gotta go over here. I'll end up spending the whole time there just reading posts. Alright. Let's F11. There we go. Yeah, there was no reason to worry about squad at all. It got me worried, but then I started playing. I'm like, okay, that's not happening. So that's her passive. Okay. It's pretty great. They integrate her dad into that stuff. That's kind of neat. Oh, they're on floor of 118. It's a good place to do stuff. It's a good place to just show off. Very cool. Alright, let's go back here. Okay, to first start off with, we have Masamune Seimei. This is it's a renewal weapon, so it gets a nice permanent addition from this point onward. So, obviously, Nagi is known for just being the Unga Bunga master. Whether she's an AI or you play as her, she hits like a truck. And and her strength is directly dictated by her gear. Like, you just feed her a strong arena weapon or anything like that, you're off to the races. So, what happens now is like, okay, let's pass that strength on to the rest of the team. So the damage increase efficacy to allies nearby the clone, which was in her passive, becomes 30%. That's a fixed 30, so that's a 1-5 wonder at that point. And it's a 1-5 wonder because damage dealt to all enemies increases by 50%. That's at 5. When this is at 1, that's a 25% increase to damage to all enemies. So you effectively have almost a fully leveled up, like, I want to say, you know, Homura or Stella constantly equipped to you. Because it's like, I like this and I don't like it because it's a very cheap way to just, like, make someone strong. There's no caveats or anything like that where you have to learn how to play the character better. So they just made her, like, you know, stupidly strong. That's what she's supposed to be. That's what you do for your characters. That's what you're supposed to do for your OCs, is to make them important and do that. No, Gregorius is skill. This is everything. So it's like it makes all her skills hit harder. It does everything. Because not only that, it gives her an 8% increase to speed, which is like really nice even at 1-5, and it maxes out at 16. And then you get super armor when hit at a 50% chance for 3 seconds. So there's no cooldown on this. So you can just get, like, you know, when you get shot, that's where it activates. 50% chance means it's like it's gonna almost happen all the time. That's really great because it helps out Nagi. What she needs to do best is getting in close and just mowing down somebody. That's the best thing she can do, and she's really great at it. Because now that she also has a speed increase, it speeds up the recovery for her healing, which is a big annoyance because not only does it have a big AoE, it's like, boom, explosively high damage, and now her damage increases. She can heal better, and she can also complete the animation faster. This is like, this is good. This is some nuts ass shit to say the least. So then we go to her passive, which is honestly even more ridiculous, with the fact that it's like, all right, now that they have the weapon equipped to her character at all times, you can have both in the first place. So increases damage of melee attacks by 20%, and she does a lot of those. Or if you're using ranged, it increases their critical hit rate. Okay, I guess that's kind of insane for the most part. And when she gets to 50% or below, she uses a clone technique that replicates the form and techniques of dear old dad, Momochi Toyo. So this clone lasts for 30 seconds. It's like Lapis's banner. You have to be in the vicinity of it. Lasts for 30, and its cooldown time is 30 seconds. So it can, if she manages to stay low on health, which is kind of doable with Nagi with how she plays, you will be able to keep this like boost on all the time. So when you're fighting in like chaos closets or anything like that, or you're really close within enemies, like you're fighting on machines, Tank You 2, spiders for sure, for how slow the boss moves. What is it? What the fuck's her name? It's Mass Taimanin is actually really good for this because this radius is huge. It covers up like half the arena in some cases, especially on like Mast and Tank You. This also poses a bit of a problem when you use it with against, oh my god, what is it? What's her name? She's this week's boss, Ingrid. Good stuff. But while near the clone, allies' attack increases by 20% and 3% of lost HP is recovered every second. So 3% team-wide recovery, and an attack increases by 20. And obviously if you have the weapon, that goes to 30. Which is insane to say the least, because this is now an easily droppable, long-lasting team-wide buff. It's similar to Phantasma's field she drops. I forget what that is, like Succubus Whispers, which is already a great move upon itself. And now you can use both of these together. Dare I say this is the Nagi Resonance? The Nagi Resonance. It's the Nagi Renaissance, to say the least. She's eating very well for the most part, because Rin is more about like, you know, playing tactfully. This passive for the most part is like, you get to be strong. You get to be really, really strong and just go in there and just be stupid. And it's the thing is, like, Nagi's healing is also really strong in general, so you can take like tons of risk. That's a really big thing about in the first place. She may be like Miss Stoic. Oh, Goshujin-sama, please. It's like she just goes in there and just like folds everybody like laundry. Which, if you don't mind, I gotta go put my laundry in the dryer. Really good. So if you didn't play Nagi much beforehand, I think you'll probably get a lot. You'll get a lot more use out of her now, because now she is a lot. She's not only stronger, she's not only durable, she's also really strong. She's been this way since she got introduced in the game. To some degree, I kind of regret not covering her all those years ago, because she's been solid. It's like there's nothing like, short about her. It's like, my goodness. Yeah, she did really get strong after her RPGX encounters. My favorite part is they have two scenes in RPGX usually. It's they have the one where it's like, it's like based off an event. You're like, oh my god, she's getting torn up by orcs and shit like that. And then the other one's like some what if scene or whatever. So the second scene is set up like where they have Momochi Toyo, I guess like partners up with some other clan or something so they can have sire and heir with Nagi in the first place. So this guy's, like giving the business to Nagi and stuff like that. And the dude literally says like, damn bitch, you're boring. You suck at this for the most part. Because Nagi's out here just like complaining about family dynamics and being autistic as shit during sex. So shit's like, so the guy's just really like, I'm fucking tired of this. It's like, girl, you need to shut up about this stuff in the first place. I have better hoes than you. So he just gives her like the pounding of a lifetime, and she's like, oh, I may not be the best cocksucker today, but I can strive to be number one. I couldn't help but laugh when I heard that, because it's like, that's so perfect, because that's literally her. She's there to serve in every sense of the word. It's like, holy shit, girl, you have got to get your shit together. You are insane. They literally could do anything with this character, because she's quite the blank slate and designed to be like, a Yamato Nadeshiko. But it's like they made her the girl who like would play with cars on your body during sex or something. It's like, vroom, vroom, we're drifting around your belly button, dude. Whoa! He's like, look, I could go. Whoa! I got 4-wheel drive on the truck, driving on my boobs. Yeah, that's Nagi for you. That's fun to say the least. Her greatest fantasy is to serve some dick, that's for sure. So then they show it in action. Sizable area. It's about the size of like a fully leveled Succubus Whispers. I think that's what the skill is called. Let me check. I have it equipped to her at all times. I don't even remember what it is. No, I was right. It was Succubus Whispers. Very good stuff. You got dad and daughter. It's like, there you go. It's a family affair in the good way. 270s. Well, those are split shots. So that's a 500k crit. So that means they got like they're using Momochi weapons. So it's like they got that boost behind there. Which is fitting, because they have to have that, because it's literally Momochi Toyo. He's the man. Can't forget Taimanin roots. Dude, people complain about the Taimanin orc stuff all the time. It's like, motherfucker, where is your mind? It is the core aspect of the series. Like, they ain't letting that go. That's pretty good though. It's like, that means it's like usually it's like, if you really play your cards right in a good situation, you can get it to like a 400, like at least a 400 or 500k situation beyond this. At least like when they do the split shot. 95.7 without a crit. Usually you want like a 120 for this type of stuff. Alright, let's move on to Kiara. So Kiara brings in a passive. She gets one in the first place, which she really should have had it for the most part. It's a little too little too late, but they're going to make up for time lost by giving her something absolutely nuts, because this is the first time we actually have like a true, team effort kind of passive. So deals an additional 10% damage to enemies in the freeze state when attacking. That needs a fucking period. When attacking enemies in the freeze state, deals additional damage to nearby enemies and reduces the speed of the enemy's hit by that damage by 20% for 5 seconds. When paired with Ragnarok, the effect of Kiara and Ragnarok's skills is doubled. So this means it'll go 20% more damage to frozen enemies, and when they're attacking enemies in the frozen state, it causes the effect. I don't know if it'll affect the my question is, like, does this deal a double explosion? This will reduce the enemy speed by 40% for 5 seconds, and obviously she does, you know, the big refrigerator drop. She drops the refrigerator on there and just like goes fucking ham with it. It's like the fact that Kiara can do that is pretty great, and she can also synergize with her mother, which is very, very good. And also the fact that Ragnarok has a 25% damage boost to frozen enemies. That means it's a 50% damage boost, and she also gets doubled healing from that. So Ragnarok is now fucking invincible, which means you need to actually play Ragnarok in the first place to get even more out of her. Because obviously, like, even in the video, they show off, it's like, where is it? Ragnarok doesn't use her skills, as always, so you aren't going to be playing as Kiara. You need to be playing as Ragnarok to get anything out of this, which is very important that you do so, because obviously everybody's going to play as Ragnarok. It's like it's not even a thing. What I want to see though is the interaction with Deep Freeze. With Deep Freeze, obviously everybody knows is like, you know, oh, they're going to be like, they're hard frozen, they're all the time for, what is it, like 3 or 4 seconds? And obviously Ragnarok applies that all the time. So when Kiara applies, you know, attacks enemies that are like possibly deep freezed or like deeply frozen in the first place, I wonder if that she's going to just constantly keep dealing explosions like she's Ingrid. Oh, that just made me realize Ingrid's gonna get herself the her passive in the future, which is I can't wait to see what they're gonna do for that, because honestly they should probably redo her skills for the 3rd time and make it so that all of her skills apply Hellfire in the first place, so they can permanently give attack down to people. And probably even give a team up. No, they do that for Lena herself. They give Lena the team up passive, and then make to boost Ingrid, which would be really cool. This is the first time they've ever done like a true team up passive, which is then we go compare to something like Spinel and Lapis, who are obviously, you know, designed to be the red Oni blue Oni trope, but put together. It's you go back there and look at Spinel, who is like, you know, team attack damage and speed, which is already a very strong and still decent passive today. I can only imagine if they like when Spinel will get her renewal, I want to see what they're gonna try to accomplish with like making it a team effort with her, because I like this. This is what like VR stuff is all about, because it's like it's the team synergy, and now you have even like more synergistic properties together, which is I love this. I love it when they have fun gameplay elements. That's really good stuff. I'm glad, as much as I'm not much of a fan of Kiara, I really appreciate that she gets like something good in her life besides, you know, people complaining about her lack of an ass or something. But it's like she gets like 2 points for this. There you go. Yeah, I know, that's the thing about it, is like if VR was still the difficulty it was like about almost I want to say like 9 or about 8 months ago, this would really matter a lot more with Ragnarok freeze chaining and getting the boost off of that, so you can get fast clears. Because obviously, like, anybody's like, you know, going to 100 no longer is like the benchmark. It's go to like 300 or something. Even then, 300 just falls apart for them for that. If you were able to clear 100 in the past, you can go to 300 and beyond now and just instantly complete your dailies. So let's see. Next up is Yukikaze. Well, I'm not a fan of her at all. She gets a very good passive. So if you really enjoy playing her, she now gets to be even stronger in the first place. So now it's a normal attacks fire a powerful electric shot at a 10% chance. Critical hits generate particles, and at 30 stacks, normal attacks fire a powerful electric shot for 5 seconds at a 100% chance. Gains super armor. However, if a powerful electric shot is fired before the stacks meets their threshold, the electrical particles stacks reset and damage increases by 10% per stack. So this goes honestly pretty crazy because it can the additional shot is a 10% chance. So you could fire it off on the first shot, or you could on the first hit, or you could fire it on the 29th hit. So it's like, if you consume it at like 10%, you only get a 10% boost. I don't know how long it lasts. Yeah, I think it's probably like 5 seconds or something. So it can go from like 10% to 300%. And this is just off of her basic string too. So of course you get something like Crime and Punishment, her renewal weapon, or even Greek Fire, and it just goes like, okay, I'm just gonna do like multi-million damage because I just don't care. Because there's very few characters that have the capacity to go even as high as something like the traditional way we always used to go for like high combos and high damage explosion is obviously Yuri Hisui, because you get to 100 stacks and you just plop it off and you get a 200 boost, which is obviously why she's such a mainstay in Total War. This, on the other hand, is like, okay, you have a pretty... I wonder what the average is going to be for this, where it's like, it turns out, oh, I'm going to have like almost 100%... I'm going to have double damage almost all the time for how this works. Because we show later on in the clip, it's... she's firing into a group of enemies like she's Dylan Klebold. So what happens here is like, alright, she got that. She shoots there for like the just regular part of her basic string and gains like 6 stacks. So it is based off of like, you fire once, you hit people, and then it's like, boom. She gets like 7 or 8 stacks out of this. She's going to max this out either way. So almost it's like... So it makes me wonder, it's like, damn. There's no way to like proc it like immediately. So you can get this shit like a 290% boost. So she just does insane stuff. The fact that we could have a possible that like the most optimal situation would be like she procs the 290 and just says, okay, I'm just gonna do 3 times. I'm gonna do almost 3 to 4 times damage in the first place. There are like, I think with Mary, when I was messing around with her, I got her to 170% boost because I had 17 buffs on her at one time, and she would hit for like 10 or 11 million damage with her shit snakes. And I'm like, what is this? What is going on? So there you have it. It's essentially like, okay, if you're a fan of Yukikaze, it works for you. If you're not, you're not missing out. I mean, it's like, for me, it's like, it's okay at best. Well, I wouldn't say it's okay. It's a very good passive because she gets super armor. So she can just sit there and zap the entire crowd and not get interrupted, which is a big thing for her. I mean, Jeff's got it right there. Miss Itty Bitty Titty Committee gets an airport. She leveled an airport herself, so now you can actually have the power she had at the beginning of Taimanin Yukikaze too. I mean, that's just this thing, though. It's like, I don't like her, but I will acknowledge her. She's consistently one of the strongest. Like, she's the strongest choice out of all 3 characters you could pick initially when you start the game, because it's because of the way she works. Her green build is a little tough to do at first, but it's like, if you get like, even with weak supporters, you can play an attrition and still do very good. What's up, Gorg? How you been? What did you think of the update and stuff like that? I'd say it's pretty good. I like what they got going on here. Let's turn this down actually, because do the math. Well, that's good to say the least. Nope. I don't want to go to full screen. Get out of there. Oh, that's right. That's the partial full screen. Get out of there for F11. Well, I mean, we gotta look at it like this. Without Taimanin Yukikaze, we could not have Rinko. So, that's one way to put it. Sayori. They're designed by MX2J.
I'm out. I'm out.
That's good. I love it. Oh, I love it. That's right. We're dropping Koyukis on him. Dropping big Koyukis. Well, Koyuki's birthday was on Valentine's Day. Koyuki Warhead. Yeah, that's right. They do the safe for work illustration. It's like that. I don't know. That's a big. They don't draw her halo. Okay, there it is. I'm like, don't you draw the halo every time. Every time, dude. Neru. Miss Sassy. Translated from Estonian. What a sentence. Oh, dude, racist Micah. Nice. That's sick. Oh, Rio spilled her drink. Crazy girl. All right, I know my man did that one. I can't like the photo because I know it's behind that one. Oh, rad. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Let's copy that. Copy that. Gotta post that here so I can save it for later. Oh, dude, Koyuki jail.
네, 오티스 역할을 맡아 연기하고 있는
Oh
성우
my god,
김보나라고
Otis
합니다.
she. Oh my
반갑습니다.
goodness.
여러분, 림컴이 여러분의 성원과 사랑에 힘입어 어느덧 3주년이 되었다고 합니다. 소리 질러! 우! 네, 정말 축하드립니다. 어느덧 림컴이
Right, you guys don't care about. You're not here for Limbus. Project 68. That's nuts. All right, let's go back to the game. We out here liking posts for like 45 minutes. Actually, no, this is a perfect time to go. Where is it? Let's go to squad. Have they posted anything else lately? Before I go. Rinko on the Brinko. Oh my god, there's Miss Asiago herself. Woo! We're live tweeting it. We're live tweeting it now. OMG. It's Asiago. There we go. Live and in person. We're doing stupid things. They made her rounder in squad. My goodness. This whole week they just been posting Rinko stuff. Like, look at this. 22, 23, 26, like the whole week. Onisaki. Oh, we're not liking that. I don't like her. Spent the whole week doing that. But yeah, literally from that, from that the other day, there's Mr. Edwin Black. I beat him up a lot in squad because he has like, I forget what the name of the person is that his like his subordinate in the mission in chapter 5. But I've been farming her for like the last month because it's the one thing I wanted to care about. Because like it's a 3-star character that I liked. I still have yet to actually complete the story. I'm on the last mission too, and I'm like, I should do that. But right now, well, it's not the case. Where is it? Where is the button? Very cool. Pajamas over. Oh, that's from the Koyuki event. No, they did the alien isolation thing. So let's see. Also at the same time, yes, the beta ends tomorrow. Because right now, it is a happy March, everybody. Because right now on the East Coast, it is March 1st, 2026. So it's going to end, I want to say, like, what is it, March 2nd? Or something like that, or at 10 a.m. Today. So get your code, make sure you have your code logged in and everything like that, so you still just stand a chance for the most part. Because without it, you're just gonna have to start all over again when the game comes out. Because it's like, well, I'm just more or less concerned about, all right, we need to get the good old fashioned what is it called? I want this on I want it on PC. I just really do not want to play it on my phone. I hate doing it. It's like because it's like all I ever do with it is just I just do like a good old like what do they call those things? Like pressure cook those Instapots. You just set it and forget it. That's all you do. But for packages, obviously, we have Mary. We have Racist Murasaki's on, so it's about $9 off. So that's what it means to get the discount. It's still not that great. There it is. Multiple edge trigger Rinko. It's a very good outfit because this sword was used for. This sword is I think from like an asset from I want to say like Taimanin Asagi 2. It's somewhere I saw, like when I was making the Taimanin Asagi 2 video, I found this sword, and I was like, who uses this? I'm like, oh, this is the one that Rinko uses. I guess it was passed along to her or something. But obviously, it's like, you know, you get all the cool stuff for it because it's got because this is the one that obviously it's like you spend the whole month doing it and you pick up that sort of stuff. Because Sky Edge Rinko, it's another mainstay for Total War. It's a very good supporter. It's takes a little bit of doing, but it's worth it to say the least. And Edge Trigger, this was there you go. It was okay. It was okay when it came out because like the real winner was the costume and the supporter, because obviously now that Rinko gets her insane passive and alongside her renewal weapon sword, which was crazy to say the least. Takeda Hiramutsu. Wow, I can buy Anrose again. I didn't even notice that. So I get Anrose Vagina. That's why I can get the supporter with it too. That's why they wanted to reset it. Oh, Anrose. Does anybody have this? Does anybody have like the Back Alley Working Girls package? I've never gotten that myself. What do you even get out of this? Back Alley, Winter Cabin, Inoki Bath, costumes, poses. That's, wow, this is like, oh, it's one. It's like, damn, that's, if you could get all those poses at the same time, that's like 6,000 gems worth. It's a lot. At first when I saw this, I thought like, wow, did they really just do like, did they really just take the Blink 182 smiley and just put it over here, like in AT for some reason? I'm like, okay, what a choice. Operation Meeting, I'll go with you. Thanks, Nago. Because I don't have it. Because it's I remember this outfit because it's like I went on vacation at the beginning of the month of June when this came out after finishing Land's video, and then I came back and I got one copy of the sword and the other stuff, so I missed out on it. Oh, it's 2 a.m. It's just Mr. Sleepy out there. He's gonna Mr. Snoozer. I think I have just about every Rinko costume besides like her Golden Pass stuff. I certainly have to pick this up in the first place. You get, well, yeah, you get 6 pose vouchers, but it's like there's, I think, 18 poses, so you have to be a bit picky. Which is, each one of those poses is like 300 gems by themselves, so it's worth it. That's like 1,800 gem value right there. But you can do cool stuff with Rinko. Like this goes back to another my Taimanin video about hair. Rinko obviously has like 4 feet of hair coming out of her head, and then she just stuffs it in her helmet, and it's like she's like Celti, but it's like, but Celti doesn't have hair because she's a Dullahan, so you can give it various colors and everything like that. I honestly prefer it when she wears like the full, you know, covers up the skin and stuff, because like without it, it just makes the suit look kind of dumb. Look, she looks like a Eva 01 from Evangelion. Oh yeah, Gorg said something about that I think yesterday. It's like, are you gonna watch the Evangelion thing? It's like the last thing I ever saw for Eva was I watched the series 12 years ago, the original TV run, and I haven't seen anything since. I haven't seen the rebuilds. I haven't done anything with that for the most part. It's it can just stay that way for me. I don't really care. I mean, I guess they're getting the birthday stripper special by including, you know, 2B in there. But it's like, my god, I think 2B has been in more products than anything else at that point. It's like, she is all over the place. It makes me wonder, like, are we going to get another Nier game at this point? Or is it just going to be like the 2B show? What's the level up button? Okay, so level up does this. So you want to activate the level achievement package. Once you activate it, you can purchase it for a limited time and cannot reactivate it. You also cannot activate it when the character level exceeds 81. So this is for people who played the game before they added the level up packages system. So like when you get like 75, like every leveling milestone and stuff like that, you get the package. You have the option to buy the package. So I had Rinko and a bunch of other characters at 81 before they added in this feature. So if I really wanted to, I could just activate this and I could go buy the packages. But it's really not worth it because it's like there's really no reason to do it. Because there's other characters that come out. But it's like it's the FOMO button, but it's also the fact that it's like they give you the option in the first place, which is really good. So if you ever wanted to just like, here's my emergency stash, if you wanted to call it that, it's like, okay, I have three of those or something. But that's how it works. Because I like using Edge Trigger as the skin, but I like using Starlight Chaser as the weapon. Because I love it when games do this, because it's like, it's just a void. it's just a big old void, and it's like it travels with the way the sheath moves. No, it is worth it if you're like looking for that sort of stuff in the first place, because it's like because obviously, like if you're leveling a character and you just like decide to miss out on it, it's like, all right, well, I guess I can't get that anymore. Not until another character series comes around. It's also why I keep a lot of characters at 81. And also I have a bunch of characters that I haven't used it for, because there's no really reason to. Yeah, she's electric, baby. She's got like the digital weapons thing going on. But this is what I was talking about earlier with Rinko's costume. Like her version in let's go here, where she's got like regular skin. Like this one is like it's got more sag. There's more heft pushing on her body because of the fact it's like she's heavy up front. And then you go to Squad, where they're much more round. They look like implants to me. Like they have that hardness about them. I understand people like treating Rinko as like some sort of bimbo or something, but it's like she's a smart girl. She can handle herself. She just gets herself into trouble because she's a little bit arrogant, to say the least. But that's like the most that's the most immediate thing I noticed when I was watching those like videos on Twitter. I'm like, they made her like firmer, and they made like all over thing in the first place. That's the joke. It's like, oh, they went all in with the bimbo factor. No way. Who would have thought? Because half of her scenes in RPGX are just like being misunderstood or something. Like she takes a misunderstanding too seriously because that's who she is, and then it's like, oh my god, I'm getting totally screwed here, boys. How could this happen? Oh no, I'm enjoying it too much. Like I have the like one of Rinko's drama CDs, and she's like, whoa, oh my god, I cannot believe this. Kosaka sensei, what are you doing here? Here, Rinko, I'll show you how it's done. It's like, but the thing is, like, obviously everybody thinks Shizuru is Miss Blonde Bimbo, even though she's like probably one of the smarter characters in the series, because like she's very cunning, to say the least. She's just flirtatious. Yes, the first race queen for Murasaki. She wanted to be in a mission. It's like Rinko gets tricked to be in like adult videos all the time. You almost think she likes it. This was awesome because it's like, I don't know if you guys saw it the other time, like what was it called? At the end of the stream when this first got in, like in February when the Golden Pass came around, it was great. Because like this stream got like auto played to some parent or whatever, and we were looking at the costume for this, and I was like literally describing like, oh, that's cool. I like what they do with the bat ribbing here. It's like, oh my god, my little Jimmy saw him a pair of fat titters, and I just can't handle it. Well, it's like, and I just thought to myself, like, I was already ending the stream in the first place, so I didn't care. But I never forgot that because it's just so funny. It's just like, It's like that's Miss Shizuru is literally like teaching your kids some lessons, some big lessons, to say the least. This is honestly a very good costume. I love it a lot. This is I don't want to say it's like a top 5 for me because it's like I honestly would say like what would my top 5 favorite costumes be? It's really hard to describe because I would probably say it's like Cowgirl Kara is pretty good. I gotta say, but it's like usually the ones that I keep the characters in the longest are the ones that I like the most. Like well, I had everybody in their New Year's costume, but New Year Felicia, that's one of my favorites. It's like it'd be a top 10 situation. It's like New Year Felicia, White Feather Asuka. I love that outfit so much. Where no, it's in the front. White Feather Asuka is fantastic. It's so good because she gets like the robotic horse hooves. She becomes a Victoria's Secret Angel. She gets to become Cosmos essentially, which I love Xenosaga. It's very good. Where is it? Oh, Hell Knight Lena. Hell Knight Lena is another really good one. I love that a lot. Role model Hell Knight because who wore it better? By God, almost Lena did. Lena does it pretty good. Default Asagi. Default Asagi. It's like it's the outfit. It's everybody knows this outfit. It transcends her. It's very good. But if I had to pick something else, it's like to replace that. If like it's a gems or buyable costume, it would probably have to be not that one. That one's really good though. Where is it? No? Am I thinking of someone else? And this is very good too, but it's not like Dancer Asagi good, which is really good. Classic. I don't know. I'll just stick with classic Almighty. It's good. So it's 4. Astaroth wearing Noah's outfit is good, but it's my favorite is still Autumn Queen. I love this outfit so much. I have her wear it in just about every part of the year. It's very classy. She looks like the mistress at a brothel. It's very good. That's 5. Foxy Grandma has like incredible series of costumes. Because it's a Christmas Grandma is like that's a number 6 for me. That's very, very good. Like it's legitimately incredible. That bitch in the red dress even. That's 6. Sakura has another one of my favorite outfits. It's just her regular streetwear outfit. This one, Unchained Shadow. It's such a simple outfit, so that makes it 7. It's so simple, but it's like she gets, you can actually buy this shirt too. Like I just gave her an orange shirt. You would not believe how hard it was to give her like a pumpkin orange shirt that's close enough to her hair, but I did it. Oh yeah, on a side note, it's like they have not really given Sakura a lot of outfits as of late. Same thing with Asagi and Yukikaze. I hope they bring something back. That's 7. 7. Mary has, I don't like Mary very much. Francis is a really good one. No one hears the word they say. Pumpkin Garu. Her initial outfit for RPGX is one of my favorites. It's why I wanted to get Francis in the first place, because this outfit is fucking awesome. It's really, really cool. And then she sucks, so she's stuck in hell, and I don't want to get anything for her because it just ain't worth it. But you just know they're going to be doing that. So that's 8. I don't know, Kurenai has some. It's like, I don't really like that. Oh, Gantz Rin, of course. That's another like winner. Rin has a lot of like really good costumes in general. I miss too many of hers because they're all locked behind limited stuff, and sometimes I just don't want to get them. Like this will come back, I know. It's the World Tour outfits. But Volt's Christmas, that's a Golden Pass. This was Golden Pass, and this was the package. But it's a hard toss-up for me for Racist Rin or Gantz. Gantz is like my favorite because I really like that. I like the series in the first place. So she gets like really cool design and everything like that. Because I got her to be the Green Ranger, which is my favorite. Like, great. Cyberpunk Azusa. So that's 9, and then it's like, well, we just gotta go to Ingrid. It's like, cause Ingrid is like probably, she gets like probably one, like, I'll just say like probably top 5 favorite outfit in the game is a Corporate Warrior. I love Corporate Warrior. It's one of my favorites. That's like there's like a top 10 outfits for me. It's like I just love me Corporate Warrior, because there's a bikini outfit series in Dead or Alive. I think it's 5 has it. They also imported it to 6, but they have like the skeleton grabby hand for the bra on it. It's like with Ingrid, it's like she don't care. She looks great doing it. She's got the cape. She's got the pauldrons. She looks fierce. It's great. And you know what the best part about it is? They made this a permanent costume you can buy. You have to pay the money for the outfit, but it's like it is so worth it. I love it. If I can't put Ingrid in this all the time, I usually just put her in Autumn Night. I love this because this is also another really good. This is one from Taba. I used to have this as my phone background for like 7 years. This portrait specifically, because this is the one from Taba drawn by Kagami, and it's great. This is a good scene in general. You can actually buy the Dakimakura for this. They have a lot of support for this costume in general, which made me really happy to see that it's like it got in the game. It's very special to me. I like Ingrid a lot, which reminds me I need to work more on the Taimanin Murasaki video, because that's going to be like a nice extended 20-minute section talking about Ingrid. Because who doesn't love Ingrid? Not a lot of people actually don't like Ingrid, because everybody always like with Asagi is like, oh my god, she's getting turned inside out and everything like that. People who make like Ingrid art are like, they're always really sensual with her. It's kind of nice compared to the abuse she suffers for the most part. Oh, Micah's Limited, the one for Future Micah, yeah. Got Officer Good and Sexy over here. Like I know which one you're talking about. Good, they made her bigger, Miss Fire Hot Milk, Comic Hot Milk 81. You can put her hair up, you can put her hair down. You can take off the little things that V1 wears in Ultra Kill. Oh yeah, that's right. The new layer, I think it's layer 8, like not fraud, it's like something else. I forget what the new layer for Ultra Kill is called. That's a really good game though. I love that. That's a super fun game. I should play that more often. I really hate that like my favorite skin for her is locked behind the package weapon. I just love how ornate it is. Because like she's a very rough gal to say the least, and then she gets like a diamond encrusted rocket launcher. Because everything else for her is like, okay, bud, that's okay. What are your guys' favorite outfits? Those are some of mine. Because I got like, there's lots of other outfits that I really like too, but it's like there's just so many in the game. Because honestly, it's like, how many outfits are in the game in the first place? There are 669 outfits. Very nice, actually. That's honestly pretty crazy. So what do I have? I have like, let's open up a calculator. 485 divided by 669. So I have 72% of all the outfits. Because most of them are just like for characters I don't care about. Or I just don't want to buy them. I can only imagine like what it's like to have all 669 costumes. That is crazy. Bodyguard Nagi is very good. It's like this would be perfect. Let's just do like costume review. We talk about Asagi too much. We know she got good costumes. We know the Igawa sisters got good stuff. We don't care about Yu Yu Kakaze. You could get cool stuff. We don't care. Rinko has good stuff. It's good stuff in general, but they kind of missed the mark for me in certain places. Murasaki. I am not much of a Murasaki guy in the first place. When I'm reading through Taimanin Murasaki again, she just makes me laugh because she's just way too serious for the most part, and she's just like a lightning lesbian to say the least. Sue has another really good costume. She has her Bruce Lee outfit. It's really cool. That one's fun to say the least. She gets a good Oni outfit. She also has turns her body cam off in a Saltu Sue. Victorian Sue is very good as well. Let's see. Then we have Big Mom. This is like the traditional Japanese wedding dress outfit, and every time I see it, I always think to myself, it's like, you look like a gigantic wiener. It's like, I know, but it's I know what it's supposed to look like, but it's like you look like Lois Griffin. Like you have Lois Griffin hair attached to your body, and that's not okay. She also has like a nice case of who wore it better with Rinko. I'm not exactly a fan of like they chose for her to be brown. It's not exactly the best. I think. Oh yeah, I think they just. I remember talking about this with somebody. I think it's Rinko I think it's Asagi that has the most costumes in general, and it's and Rinko is not far behind because it's like they know they sell. I mean, we could honestly count it out. Emily gets up there too. Like she has like several full rows of costumes as well. They take care of Miss Emily Simmons, to say the least. Kurenai barely has it. Kurenai has a lot of stuff actually. Look at this. That's 2 full rows. And yet all I ever use for Kurenai is like her default outfit, or like the slutty one from Taba. Oboro also gets another case of who wore it better, but it's Oboro, so she automatically loses in my case. I do like her M. Bison outfit. That's very good, but it's you know, it's just mad best. Nothing compares to her racist outfit because you can put the helmet on and I don't gotta look at her face. Fuda Cheerleader, that one's just because it's like it's funny because it has the outside connotations with it, but in game it's like it's okay at best. Hot Robot has like, well, we talked about her. Her best outfit for me is White Feather. It's very good. It's a good look. It combines her cybernetic capabilities, but it's like that's nice. This is very nice in the first place. Autumn Reaper, because like she didn't have to stick her tongue out. She didn't have to do that at all. But she's like Miss Sassy all day, every day, and that's Asuka. She's like Autumn Reaper. She's Miss Funny. She's so funny. This is a. I want more I want more costumes for Hot Robot. I really do. I'm vehemently biased towards her. She's not that great mechanically. She's difficult to play and hard to gear. But boy howdy, do I love my Nugget so much. Look, you do Dixie Reaper. It's great. You can have long hair. You can have braids. Which one's the one that she has the camo outfit she can wear? I know she has one of those. Cheap View? Oh, Mistress of Darkness is very good too. Because that's another one like drawn up specifically by Oe Nagisa, and you can tell. And it's like it's very good. She gets it's a good outfit, because mine I colored her to be oh, it doesn't show it because that's like mine oh no, I changed it. No, I didn't, because it's I made her Hatsune Miku. Kiara, obviously she's gonna get a new outfit soon. Like that's one of her most recent ones is cattle scarred Kiara. Look at that, she's showing her butt off and it's not even there. Like the only costume I'm missing for Ingrid is Traitor Knight, but it's like it creates another who wore it better situation, and it's like Ingrid wears most costumes very well. She's designed inherently to be like looking good from every angle. Like I almost want to say it's like Kagami did like the Mickey test. It's like we have to make Ingrid look palatable from every angle that you look at. You have to recognize that it's an Ingrid in every silhouette. This one's weird to say the least. It's like they made her like a succubus outfit, which is fine. But it's like, I think this is the first introduction they introduced her braid, which is, I love it. I love her braid so much. She's like she has a mega braid. She got her big electric pink hair, and I'm like, they could have like put designs on the stockings. It's very, it's a missed opportunity to say the least. This could have been really cool because like the top half, that's fine. She got the funny horns. She can do all that and everything. It's cool. Like she got one area ripped stockings. Oh, I know that's the whole thing is like it gives you Morrigan vibes, but it's missing the hip wings, the ones on her head. That's why I say like they could have done something with the design on the stockings itself because it feels kind of plain. Secret Knight. This one's a very old Secret Garden costume, and you can tell when they wanted to do like they wanted to do more risque things, but they couldn't. So you get like it just looks like a very nice set of lingerie. And obviously Eternal Devotion, very good. I wish they would include her bunny costume from RPGX. I have that Daki myself. It's very good. It's super nice. I wish they would include it at some point in the game. It just feels right. I like this one because you get her the black one and it makes it pop for her. Besides like the white on the dark skin, it gives a good contrast. Beachside Knight, it's actually one of my least favorite swims in the game. Obviously we talked about Autumn. Oh, this is probably like my favorite Christmas costume in the game because she gets the double pointed hat and it's like Nights into Dreams. It looks like Nights into Dreams, and it's Christmas nights, so it's like she has that and everything. It's like you can make it look like it's big Christmas. I love it. And there's Techwear Ingrid, another great outfit. Ingrid has a lot of winners. Like she's got Secret Griff Ingrid with her mega braid and one day job where she gets to be like a carpenter, like maintenance tech or something, which is it's good. Ingrid has a lot of good stuff. They take care of her. Noah, on the other hand, is now so expensive to hire, they can't do anything with her. So she gets kind of shafted on a lot of costumes. Like they're not going to be rerunning Stray Sheep anytime soon. She has a lot of cute costumes. So it's like, but they don't really work out in some degrees for her. But when they do embrace the demonic side of her, they work out well. Like Oni Princess Noah, that is like, well, Onahetrix Point Never Noah is essentially like very good because it embraces the demonic side of her and especially Chaotic Void. These are the outfits for her that really work for me the best. And then we have Fat Astaroth next, and it's she has a case of who wore it better, very much so, with Noah. Obviously, like Noah's outfit is designed for somebody who is smaller, and obviously Astaroth is way too big to handle, so she's making the fucking clothes explode. So it's like, what does she do? Well, that's just good old Astaroth for you. She's legitimately crazy. She has a bunch of really great outfits. They consistently give her support. She has not gone hungry because all of the time she eats goes right where it counts. Like if I honestly had to pick an outfit for her, like we talked about this, like Autumn Queen, it's just her. It's really good. And Infernal Serpent just makes me laugh though because it's a very, very early outfit in the game. And obviously like her hair clips through the stole and she got like the wyvern butt plug tail. I mean, she looks like an Aura from Final Fantasy 14. Like that's every time that I see her with this, like she has the scales on her body, but it's like the skin and stuff. So it's like that's fine. That's the race I picked when I played that. We're gonna skip Tokika because I don't care about her. For Shizuru, she's got a lot of winners to say the least. She's got the classic summer bikini stuff. She has her racism outfit, battle damage, a who wore it better situation, and it's like honestly, Shiranui wore it better. But don't tell her that though. She's got the best. She's got the best Secret Garden outfit, and of course her classic teacher one. Very good stuff. Felicia, we already talked about her. She gets New Year's Big Baddie Flatty. They've given her a lot of support recently, which is very nice. But obviously, like, she's bratty and she's funny to say the least. She's like Koyuki. So they embrace the demonic side with her. With Oni Princess, that's fun. Holy Night Mischief, very good. And a Freaky Maid to say the least. That's good. Did they? Okay, no. Choji Sakura, very good because it's all pink and it works with her. You can't change the colors, but it's like off of with that. Pumpkin Vampire's nice too. That's a costume from her dad. And then we have Micah, big fat Micah over here. Honestly, nothing really hits it for me because like she's just big all the time. If I had to pick something, I would probably be like the bunny outfit because that's just me picking. It's like that's probably my favorite out of hers because it just shows off how big she is all the time. It's very good. It's a good look because obviously she has a lot of seasonal stuff. The nurse one's good too, but nothing really just says like Micah besides putting her in an embarrassing outfit like this and having her wear it. Rin, it's obviously it's Gantz Rin, very very good. When I say an honorable mention to Volt Valkyrie, I like how ornate it is. Sora, there's no question about it. It's pale-faced fox. It embraces the nine-tailed fox aspect about her. It makes this cutie. It was the outfit that got me to realize they're going to do something enormous with her very soon, and it's a great outfit. She's a little foxy lady, and they just made her just foxing all the time. It's awesome. There's just nothing about it. So Anne Rose, we'll skip her. Nagi, well, we already talked about that. Nagi's Father Shadow. It's like it's very good because it's thematically nice. It's very nice looking. It doesn't make like it's a metallic texture, but it's not like the super shiny metallic texture that they do like with more modern stuff. It's brushed metal all the way around, and it's like that's good. That's really really good, and it's like the only outfit that I have her wearing. That or Evil Bodyguard, where she gets to look like a Jadeite. You don't get to see the custom color for it, but I got her to wear it in green, and it's very good. She gets to look like the ninjas or their samurais for Killer is Dead. Ina's is nice because she has a lot of imports from Taba, like Akimbo Bride, that is from Taba. This is from Taba. Butt Plug, Ninja Stars, that's from Taba. But honestly, the winner for me on hers is UFS Hunter, because Emily's outfit is like it's a very tight fitting, revealing outfit, and it just works very well for Ina. That or One-Eyed Trainer. It's very good. Resident Evil 4 no longer sexualizing its women is a good thing. And then on the latter half of the coin is Leon has definitely still got it, as Resident Evil Requiem fans are already going feral over his biceps. Leon looks like fucking Chris from Resident Evil 5 now, and it's like, I can't believe it. It took 18 years, but we managed to loop back all the way around to, we looped all the way back around to Bimbo Chris. This time it's Leon, though. All right, next up after that, we have the big butt booty warrior herself, drawn by everybody's favorite chocolate cake spreader, Zol. Saika has a lot of really good outfits. She has a very, very good base outfit in general. That's a winner to say the least. Even though I don't like Tokiko wears it pretty well too. But like she has Iron Man, she has the bunny outfit that has that really good tapestry. She wears Amane's outfit. She has the Good Secret Garden outfit. Like they give her a lot of really good stuff. It's honestly like impressive. It's like they have like obvious favorites for the most part, and it's pretty obvious they really like Saika because she has a very she has a varied set of outfits, like almost one for every season and one for every occasion. Like racist outfit is very good. It comes in good colors. It's good dyeables. The Dongtae woman outfit, it's very Korean and it's like she wears it well. Beachside secretary, it's great. And honestly, it's like I love it when they do this stuff in the first place. Native UFS, it's an extremely stylish outfit. It's like obviously it's going for the whole Pocahontas look, but it's like I love it when they do this stuff. It's because it's like I'm always a big fan of like the ladies looking pretty, but I'm even a bigger fan of when they do something weird and wacky. I wouldn't say weird and wacky. I like it when they do different outfits. Like Native UFS, when I saw that got added as her Desire outfit, I was like, that's fucking amazing. She looks like the goddamn guy from the Village People, but she's straight as an arrow. But that's my winner for Saika costumes. So then we have Sasi Shishui. Her limited outfit is very good. Guardian gear, helps with that sort of like mystical look about her. I just saw this. She has cat, like, she has cat written on the side of her leg. And it's not like, I don't know if you guys are much into heavy equipment or anything like that. But she has the typesetting and font for for her outfit when it says cat on there. That's the same one for like the Caterpillar heavy equipment group. And I'm like, what a fucking decision to make it like that. Because I know those cat executives are not playing AT or anything like that. They're trying to get around emission standards and make their 3406Es work out better. Shisui just doesn't really have a lot for me going on. It's like this, they got reran like 2 times already, and I missed it both times because she's like a ghost. I don't remember her unless she tells me she's there. Eleanor, on the other hand, has a shitload of limited outfits and looks good in just about every one of them. She also has a case of who wore it better, and let me tell ya, Eleanor wears Kiara's outfit way better than she does. It's like, who doesn't love Miss Chocolate Elf herself? This elf on the shelf really knows how to get it going to say the least, because it's like she's the fat booty warrior everybody wanted with Kiara, so now you get to have it on Pretty Elf Lady. Isn't it great? Because it's like this, we get Elven Maid, that's an RPGX outfit, I might remember. Like, she's obviously there in X, to say the least. It's like, I missed this. I was sad I missed it, too, because it's a good outfit. Because she has New Year, she has Christmas, she's got Priest of the Sacred Tree. I wasn't buying that, because that was a hunk of crap. I would honestly say, like, where she wears it the best is Frost Fairy. Because, like, I absolutely adore this so much. As soon as I saw that she shares this outfit, there is nothing else that she wears. It's like, yeah, she has, like, I missed her racial costume and everything like that, it's coming back anyways. And, Sundancer, that's very good too. That's honestly, like, a pretty tough contender. But this outfit, it's incredible. Because I actually got it, like, on the first couple of tries, I got the flesh tone for it, which is amazing. Like, this, like, the whites are too harsh on this one. So let's just go check out Eleanor herself. Because she's probably wearing it. No. We're out of the new year anyways, so it's time to put it back on. Frost Fairy because I have it in this color. It's just like it's slightly off of her skin tone, like she's wearing a different foundation or something, and it's like it's so good. I got it in this color and I've never let it go ever since. There's just no other costume that she wears. It's that good. There's very few characters that I have for that in the first place. So we're at Kiara, we're at Eleanor. Got a lot of people. I mean, there's not much I want to say with Hebiko. I mean, probably the reverse bunny outfit. That's probably about it. Spinel though, where's Wild West Spinel? This is like that's great. I love this outfit so much. If she doesn't have a seasonal that she can wear or anything like that, she's always wearing a Bounty Hunter Spinel. She also has a case of who wore it better, because obviously she's going to share with Lapis. Spinel, I'd say it's about equal. They do pretty good for the most part. Red Riding Hood Spinel good is good too. Now we get to move on to another character I really like. We have Lena. Lena, obviously, we talked about this. She gets a role model Hell Knight. She has a lot of costumes that are really stylish and just fun. She's a character who's like constantly happy, and she expresses that in all of her outfits. Like she's, you know, where is it? Because you were talking. There it is, the Ingrid outfit. Ingrid. Like you can tell like I forget who's the artist for Lena in the first place, but like they have a lot of fun with her. Like she's got a little chipmunk and everything like that. She has 2 limiteds. She has like a whole bunch of stuff. She's a very fun character. She's mechanically good. She's fun personality. It's like people end up usually sleeping on her because she's a character that really doesn't fit the thematics of Action Taimanin or Taimanins in general. So it's kind of difficult for people to like really get behind her, but I like her a lot. She's special. She's really special. And then we have Lapis. Lapis has a lot of really good costumes and also a lot of limiteds too. It's a hard pick for me because honestly I don't use Lapis too much because she's like a very good beginner character, but not so much like when you start getting better at the game. When you start getting better at the game, you have less need for her. So if anything, I like her Autumn Tactician's very good. Her default outfit just really doesn't make me go like, yeah, I want to get this character. If she had something like, because like in a who wore it better situation, if she wore this instead of Spinel, I could honestly dig it, to say the least. But she's a very meh character towards me. I like Spinel a lot more because she's more gameplay focused side of things. And obviously Eleanor, Fentanyl over here. Phantasma is one of everybody's favorite characters. Like everybody loves another hot brown demon that gets in the game. You always see it. I use Phantasmal Choir all the time, or that I'm using her rival outfit, False Heiress. I love these two so much. Everything else just feels kind of weird with her, but these work out the best because they have like Phantasmal Choir's it's just full of good lines, good designs, everything like that. And I got it in purple too, which matches her color scheme. And False Heiress is obviously for Lilim to match that. It's a grown-up Lilim too, so it's an RPGX item in the first place. So if they were going to add anybody, they're going to add the adult version, which is just fine with me. And we talked about Frances. It's her original outfit from RPGX. Foxy Grandma. Well, what's there to say about Foxy Grandma? You guys know how much I really enjoy her, but it's like obviously girl gets 2 Christmas outfits. She has like generic Christmas, it's like the one that you wear to the store. It's like looking good lady, and you have slutty Christmas, and it's like, wow, mamacita, damn. Like every outfit for Foxy Grandma is like a contender for is a winner. They put a lot of thought into making her really look good. Like they have Bunny, they have Autumn, Like, it's like, oh, it's her autumn outfit. Okay, it's like we're just gonna. Oh no, it's like they did that. They have other options somewhere else. And then she has like a who wore it better situation. Well, it's obviously fucking Foxy Grandma that wore it better. It's like, my goodness. It's like like Hebiko's version of this is like they're just, you know, there on the chest. And then you have Foxy Grandma out there just like kabam, those airbags popped. And her summer outfit is like a Shizuru's. It's just a very classic look, but has a lot of skin. Azusa is very good. There's no other outfit that can really compare to anything else for her. Her default one is so good. I can't get enough of it. This is like this and her who wore it better, her Rinko outfit, because I have it like I always have her in the LA Lakers outfit, and I have her in the default or the default outfit for her armor. This is awesome. Like this is an Oe Nagisa character, if you didn't know, and Oe Nagisa does not do armor very often. So I guess when she actually tries her hardest, she makes the goat cooks, to say the least. The only costume missing for her is sadly the Blind Master Bride, but that obviously will be back. It's a great outfit for her. But her techwear outfit, you know, the Ambi at home special, but I'd rather have this Ambi, to say the least. Instead of Soldier 47. This is a fantastic design. It's like it's a master class in sexy armor. And then of course, she has a very good Secret Garden outfit. It's like a traditional it's a traditional dominatrix outfit. What can you expect? But then we get to you know, one of everybody's favorite characters. Everybody loves Cool Mom, Frost Phantom Queen. I like this outfit a lot because it's big and fluffy. It also combines her icicles and horns into her body's outfit. It's a good look. But obviously in a who wore it better situation, her mom wears her outfit better. And the best thing about it is that Ragnarok got the bootay to actually bring it back, to run it back, to say the least. No surprises there that, you know, Kiara can't shake what her mama gave her, at least in AT. But this is, Night Lord is obviously, like, you know, fantastic. This is like, it's on the same level as like Frost Phantom Queen. Because like you can color it to slightly match her original outfit. And it's like, that's really good because it fits her like as a character. She's a foreboding, strong presence who is morally ambiguous. So let's give a character that kind of an outfit, and it's awesome. It's like, there we go, we got our Emma Frost, to say the least, and boy howdy, she knows how to flaunt it good. This is the only outfit that I've missed with hers, and it's like that I know they'll bring this one back. She makes too much money. Because it's like all her other outfits are like a little weird, to say the least, for me, because it's like they want her to be, how do I put this? They know she's supposed to be like sexy sadist or something like that, but they give her all these like soft outfits, to say the least. But it's like they give her like a lot of skin showing outfits, but they don't really like work out well for me because she's honestly one of those characters who looks better with more clothes on. It's a bit weird, I know, but it's like Frostbot Bride works better. Taimanin Shimura, that's really good. Night Lord, and obviously her default outfit. She wants to look very professional, and it's I respect the idea. That's why Thoughty Nurse Ragnarok is very good too. You can go over here. It's Ragnarok. See, that's her. That's what it says. Ragnarok. Rock your socks and rock your world. Because now we can finally move on to Mirabelle. I mean, what's there to say about Mirabelle? She's absolutely incredible design. Obviously started in Taba and has been in many instances to this point. So if we're gonna have a winner for costume, it's probably gonna be this New Year Mirabelle, because it has a scene in RPGX, it has a scene in Taba. It is legitimately one of the best like outfits and designs they have come up with like ever. Obi cooked with this. It's really great. Everything else, like, you know, Mirabelle has a lot of cool outfits, like gigantic metal cockstorm, drill sergeant. That's good too. The Who wore it better with Ina, which is a great pick for her to say the least. Self harm special, Squad Leader's Day Off, GI Blues, Secret Gift. They're all good, but nothing compares to like the level of detail and care that they put into this outfit. Because this outfit actually has cloth deformation when you're walking around and when she changes stance. It's like they really care about this character a lot. Because they kept her hairstyle, it's toggleable. They kept her big. They did not compromise at all with Mirabelle. Hollowbat's good too, but that's just strength and just makes her just have giant tits or something. This is where it is. It's the details that makes sense, because everybody eventually will have, you know, Secret Gift. I like it. It's very good. I wore it through the entire month of February. But the thing is, it's like there's more. There's always more. I love it when they have the details, like Metal Storm. Metal Storm is very good. But New Year Mirabelle, that's where it's at. And you can obviously take the jacket off on Mirabelle's. Like, you can just have her in the tube top and all that stuff, which is really good too. Because honestly, it's like, I wish Ina could take off of the jacket on hers, but oh well. Lan, White Snake. Kara, on the other hand, has a lot of cool costumes. They know. I don't want to spend like 15 minutes just blogging about how much Kara sucks, because you all hear about it so much. But Kara has a lot of fun outfits. Like, she has Highway Angels, really cool. Cheerleader Kara sharing with her subordinate. Oh my god, what's her name? Marika. Autumn Vampire. Literally the classic version of the bunny girl, because she was probably old enough to when that was first introduced. Obviously, Cowgirl Kara, really. I don't want to say like Cowgirl Kara because it has recency bias, because it's very good, and it also includes like, oh, you can't do it here. No. But Punky Vamp, that's good too. Oh wow, that's a really hard stretch on the flower. It's not an actual 3D object, it's a texture. Substitute Teacher Kara, wearing her bathrobe, Noble Bloodlord. Kara has a lot of really good costumes. They all just really hit very well. They like her as a design, but they don't treat her well mechanically. If anything, I'd have to probably pick Punky Vamp. It's the one that always catches my eye every time I look through her costumes, because it's like, it's hard leather, it's stupid because she wears 2 skirts. It's like, it's perfect. It's perfectly out of touch, which is why I like it. Ozma, well, that for me, it's literally like her default outfit. Well, her default outfit is the one I always consider from Kara the Bloodlord, where she wears her jeans and the half jacket. That thing is great. I really wish they would bring it into the game, because it's like, that's good. Faust. Every time I see her, I was thinking like, dude, Faust from fucking Limbus Company. No, it's I forget what's her name. It's like the one that for rival outfit, but anything like that. My favorite one though is her Renee Zellweger outfit, Secret Night Revenant. Very good stuff. Miss Dogged Contender is a very meh character, but it's okay. Mary, I have no feelings either way towards Mary. I think she's all right. If I had a winner for a costume, I'd just say it's Nanase Mai, her rival outfit. All right, let's move on to that. Let's go to Challenge Arena so we can do that today. So today we have, let's see, Challenge Arena. So we have Saika, Ingrid, and Tokiko. I don't like having to play Tokiko. I know what to do for her, but it's like, oh well. We actually have to use a weapon that's not her SR. Eye of Baylor is still very good. We gave her the time of day when her renewal came out, because, Use a Fuma martial art, restore HP, increase critical damage, and after you use Taimanin art skills, has 60% to gain malice, skill damage boost. So it's a pretty solid weapon. So she's running 2 Taimanin arts. No, she's running 3 Taimanin arts, so they want you to do as much skill damage as possible. She's running Squall, Blast, that's the one with defense down. Yes. No. Yeah, the green is the one that's defense down. This is the speed down one for 10 seconds. Autumn Wind, that's the Clairvoyance, gives her a buff. And this one has the initial shotgun blast too. Okay. She won't have that much trouble. She's using the melee version though. What does Ingrid have? Oh man, if anyone's barely cracking 102, what's with Ingrid this week? So it looks like Ingrid has skill damage boost, HP, damage and protect type characters. Oh, that's bad. You put this is a main slot supporter, and Blackbeard Kiara. So we have Dark Flame, we have Evil Bloom, the one that she just stabbed a bajillion times. The fact we have Dark Flame and Evil Heat Blast is fine, along with Piercing Dragon. I guess they didn't want to put in her ranged Taimanin art or something, because that would just make it too strong. She does actually get Ignis Blade, which is good. I can only imagine what the problem is, though, to just barely crack 100k. Because Psycha, though, obviously everybody understands that. But they're going to give you Aerial, which is neat. So this is for Shadowless kicking, and you need to get that right and not squander it, I see. So, they have full Shadowless kick, but we're doing blue. So we have Takeover boost for Suction. Hurricane for Suction. Take over. And a Spinning Kick, so she can just heal for some reason. Sussy Jing lay off of that. Mekamura Raru. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what... Oh, excuse me. Let's see what Saiga's got to do here. Oh, can I turn off the effects? I don't want to. I like having Saiga's stuff turned off. Alright, so our goal here is at least to get to 75k, which shouldn't be too crazy. Alright, Blade, you have a good one. Alright, let's see. Oh, we gotta unmute the game. I see that this is going to be a really big problem. I can already tell, because they have the Berserk Taimanin, which is always like a massive nuisance. Psycha doesn't have a problem with this because she does so much damage in the first place. 96, 120. Yeah, that's even with messing up for the most part. So then we have to... How is this going to work? If we're going to crack 100k, let's see what happens. I can see why Ingrid is going to have trouble with this and already like in the first place, because Ingrid is like very reliant on getting hits with her skills. So if she can't get a lot of hits in the first place, she's not going to get a lot of damage out of them. That's probably why hitting 100k is so hard. $85,203. I don't get it sometimes. It's like you think you're doing really great, and then it's like you lose 10,000 points or something. I'm really concerned about Ingrid, so I want to see how this is going to work. Because she doesn't have cooldown reduction like Saika does, so you can get absolutely crazy with Saika and just, like, you know, grind enemies to death. Since we have 3 bosses. No. I can see where a problem with this is going to be. Okay. You got the defensive boost, so now we're going to be like, get stalled for for days. Oh yeah, oh nice job Ingrid, don't fucking die now. There we go, okay. That's actually something we have to consider in the first place, is her fucking dying. Because once you get down to the last enemy, Ingrid usually, she has a very strong start, and then it's like, if you don't win within that time frame, well, you're kind of screwed, to say the least. Oh, come on, Ingrid, get up. Oh, come on, Ingrid, you got this. There we go. What did we get? 68,116. Yep, that's about what I expected. So actually hitting 75 with her is quite the task, to say the least. So not only do we need to go faster, we need to do more damage in the first place, which is already it was quite a challenge to say the least. Go Ingrid, go. Come on, baby girl, you got this. I mean, even a question about whether or not she's gonna win, she can do it. It's just like finding the solution for your damage is another problem. Oh, nice. Good job. Good job, Ingrid. Nice. I bet was that better? That had to be. 80,261. Good. That's a rough fight. We'll keep it at that. That's pretty good. Alright, Tokiko, what do you have in store for us? So, Squall, Explosion, Critical Boost. She's at Blast for Defense, Speed Down, Shotgun Blast, Thoughtum Wind for Clairvoyance, Speed Boost, Type Boost. What does she do again? Damage dealt with ranged. Damage taken from ranged. Okay. So Tokiko would probably be fine. She at least has the finisher with her, so she moves really quickly. She doesn't have Stonebreaker, which is like one of my favorite skills for her. Swing. Come on, Tokiko, you can do this. She's gonna get socked in the face and she's gonna die. Great. That was more damage than I would have liked to have taken. 81,897. You know, that honestly could be better. I need to take advantage of my fans more often. Because like Ingrid's at least is like it's an attrition where it's you just slowly grind them down. With Tokiko, it's like, bro, you gotta win. You have to win. There's like no alternative here. Good job. Alright, Tokiko, what does that look like for you? 90,029. Very good. That's exactly what I expected. I forget what her passive does. It's like, I obviously know it's like something to do with criticals. Yeah, increases critical rate by every time I hit somebody, so she crits all the time. And decreases critical resistance, I see. So you have to time it with every time that Azusa drops the critical resistance one, you put down your attack. That's pretty good then. Okay. I see what you mean, girl. I can handle that. Oh, that's great. Wow. So it's like, oh, we just wait it out and we do less damage over time. So wow, it's like actually properly timing your stuff is a net loss. That's not very good, because usually it's like you would want to aim for that sort of stuff, because it's like we clear the mission in like 30 seconds if we, do all the stuff we need to do. Almost feels like we have to overkill the enemies for the most part. Yeah, like it's such a strong combination for her, and then it's like, okay, well, we did better. That's nice. I mean, we could go higher. We need obviously like a strong crit to get there. I never said I didn't like Tokiko's gameplay. I just don't like her character. Well, nobody really liked Tokiko gameplay before she got her renewal. Now it's actually more fun. The stun slog. Well, no, it's like Ingrid is the one that really has the problem with it, because Saika, she gets armored, and Tokiko, she gets, to move as fast as lightning, to say the least. Ingrid just gets smacked around a lot because her animations take too long, but she gets like insane AoE coverage, to say the least. Or punching the desk over AT. It's like, how could you, my man? This game ain't that... I know some of this shit's tough sometimes, but it ain't that crazy. Oh, I just whipped it too. I know I did. God damn it, no. Because I know I'm missing the initial proc for each one of those, because it's like the cooldown for the crit boost is exactly the duration of that. Alright, Tendoji, you gotta get out of here. Swing! Oh, baby. Alright, that was even worse than last time. It's like, I understand. It's like, I was getting frustrated with Ingrid, because I was like, come on. It's like, she can't really show off her strength that she usually has when she's getting, like, totally cornered like this. Because it's like, they always give you, like, you know, alright, all enemy mag, but it's like, they do a split racial fight. Because I only got up to like 80,000 points with her, so I want to like, let's try it again. Because Psychos was good. That was fun to say the least. Is it like the top scores for this week are like just barely cracking 100k, so I can imagine it's like they're barely hitting these. So the whole thing with Ingrid is like, okay, use this skill as much as fucking possible. Don't get hurt. Oh, you got hurt because it's like Ingrid has like 20 years of recovery on some of these skills? It's like, well, nice job, bro. Just MVP your luck. Ingrid girl, I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in, okay? At what point should I start turning UR tickets into UR weapon tickets instead of supporters? When you have the core supporters that usually just gets in all content, because it's like if you don't have like, because I have a whole bunch of like the core supporters already at 5. So I usually just turn them into weapons at this point, because obviously they're much more valuable and harder to obtain. Because it's like, I think when we did the tier list for these for supporters, it's like there's a core 60. No, there's 50. There's like 50 core supporters. I narrowed it down to, and only a few of them are gacha in the first place. But it's like Yuri Hisui. Well, no, both Yuris, the green ones. Tekken Koharu, Crit Cat, all those girls and everything like that. Because like when you finally have all those, you know, like at least 3 and above, you can finally start turning them into weapons. Because that's how I did it for the most part. Because like, what's our pass look like? We have how many tickets? because the weapon's even harder to get in the first place. Now we need to do the event stuff there. We'll finish that off. Oh, I forgot. It's that kind of weapon. Munikata squad. Wikaki. We're still using Cowgirl Kara because she knows what to do. You got it, bro. Because that's what I do for the most part. Because for me right now, it's just like when limiteds come out, it's like, all right, is it going to be something I need to put points? Do I need to put gems into or not? Day after day. No, last week. Oh, I thought the game was gonna crash. Last week when we had all that stuff with like, I wanted to try Kara in more difficult places. I was thinking to myself, I need to work on my crests. Getting crests sucks. It really does, because it's specifically from arena points, so you don't really get much of an option there. You're just there to like, all right, bro. Sucks to suck, don't it? Because you need one that's like specifically boosting a whole bunch of like whatever slot the character's on, like third or second or anything like that. Because I mean, they inherently designed the arena to have, you know, not arena, but like tower to have multiple characters, so it's like you can use it once. But it's like, I don't understand really where that started from. It's probably some sort of like pride thing. Where people are like, oh, I can do the tower with one character nowadays. Because I would like to do more of my tower videos. I really like doing those a lot. It's where it's like certain characters get pushed to the limit. Where it shows it's like all my stuff's under geared or whatever. The fact alone that some of these characters I have for the most part can clear efficiently is mostly due to the fact it's like they have strong gear, but it's like, because my crests suck, and and crests do make a pretty sizable difference in like all of the arena, wherever they're used. Okay. I remember seeing an article the other day about what is it? Like Resident Evil Requiem just came out, and you know, obviously like everybody's, you know, thirst trapping about Leon because he's as big as Chris now, and it's like, oh, that's neat. And it's some like one of those Kotaku journalists or whatever wrote an article. It's just like, you know, some puff piece about how hot Leon is, and it's titled "Leon, I'm on prep. It's okay." And then I'm like, why did you say this? These are not words that need to be put together. Hang on, let me find it. It's yeah, Leon Scott Kennedy, I'm on prep. I'm like, that is fucking nasty. I'm like, okay, dude. I didn't need to hear that today. Yeah, Leon's a pretty cool guy, but it's not like, all right, bro. Where's you had your latest shot at Shrivada or something? Holy hell. If you don't know what prep is, it is a twice yearly supplement you can take for people who have lots of homosexual encounters. And it's so you don't get, you know, HIV or anything like that. It's good to have, but it's like, man, I understand, you know, thirst trapping, but it's like, holy doobie. But you know what? I heard that probably the best comparison made to, like, you know, Leon's new situation is that Tifa, you know, Tifa Lockhart, since in 1995, you know, everybody knows who she is, everybody's favorite Italian senator. Every time she's in something, like, guys are always like, oh my god, look at her, she looks fantastic, she's better than ever. Because, you know, she's had big ol' hoo-has since the beginning, and it's like they've only gotten better with time. And then it's like then Leon's over there, he's like musty old man. He's got Mr. Hot Old Man. He's like got biceps the size of bowling balls. Like when I say he looks like Chris, he's just like, he looks like Chris. Resident Evil 5. But no, for Crest, it's like I should probably have some sort of like, because I have stuff for Arena specifically, but it's like the tower ones I'm trying to improve on, because it's like it's just free damage. It's like and I feel like I'm obviously losing out on like good damage because it's like I don't have anything set up for it. I think like for the longest time it's like a 2% boost to like whoop an ass or something. I'm like, well, that's not exactly what we need. We kind of actually need like the pretty sizable HP boosts. And since there are so many 30 to 60% reductions in skill and racial damage, I've got to have an answer. Because that's my one thing about it. It's like I don't like, because I know it's like, you know, we're in a new year. They're probably gonna add more floors, because that 30%, like 2 sets of 30% reductions to skill or off of racial is like that's really rough. Like you're playing at like 40% capacity in some of these cases. That's why Ragnarok is so valuable at this point, because she just invalidates anything like that. All you have to do is just wait. I'm certainly not talking down about Miss Ragnarok, to say the least, because we all know she's good. There's no doubt about it. But it's like, I want other characters to be good too. But this requires me to upgrade a lot of equipment. Because I had this realization with White, because White has made me realize like my equipment has fallen behind a little bit. Or not fallen behind. I need to do optimizations to get more out of characters who need help. I mean, it's true. It's all fun and games until they add an immunity, because obviously, like the only enemies that we've seen with like immunities is robots, is LWS squad. They're the only ones who have like an immunity to slow, because that was like our big thing for a while, was chaining slows, which is still a very viable tactic to this day, because almost everything can be slowed. But freezing is different. Freezing is just ultra slow. No, it's not. It's not like it's not slow. It's a stun that actually works in anything else that's not the arena. So if there's an enemy that's immune to freeze, so I can say with probably some degree of certainty, it's like Astaroth might have something like that, because they're obviously introducing, you know, new boss, Total War. It's gonna be Astaroth. If they don't incorporate the idea of her freezing stuff, it would be like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Because I'm trying to think, like, Edwin Black's Total War moveset is, you know, it's based off of his boss battle. So it's, what does Astaroth spawn? She spawns Yuto 4 times, and she has a little, you know, they do stuff and like do damage and interrupt people. I wonder if they'll make some new additions for Astaroth to, you know, be a more interesting boss, to say the least, because she's very old as a boss, so her already limited moveset is going to be posing a problem. Kiara can do some stuff as well. But I want to see what happens mostly with their Kiara's interaction with Ragnarok Deep Freeze. Because it keeps an enemy frozen regardless of status until the duration runs out. So I wonder, just like, she's just gonna start melting people with like her green fist setup. No, not cool, mom. I need to go over here to the inferior side. Yeah, doing snow leopard fist stuff, where it's like you have Kiara just do snow leopard fist and with on a deep freezed enemy, and because they're deeply frozen, she's just gonna like have 20 explosions happening at once for bonus damage. So it's like, that sounds like a cool combination, but the only way we can even test this sort of stuff, like the group boost, is in obviously group content. Because next week is Tank You 2 in VR, so that's perfect for doing that sort of stuff. I don't want to do Total War right now. No, I'll do it. I need to go to the bathroom anyways. Saika girl, I need you to work your magic. This is what's that song they always play? In the garden, Inagata to even. Inagata to even, honey. Place of love is what it seems. That this is mine for that. It's like it takes 2 minutes. I don't speed it up. I use it as my chance to go to the bathroom. You just that's Total War for me. It's not some sort of like, oh my god, I have to make more points. You only need, like, I think it's 400,000 points, and that's it. Anything else is just dandy. Where is she? Mikigami Haru. Boost, and I need... Not that, I need to put Renee! Yeah, it's the same thing with the arena. I get my points. That's all I'm concerned about. I don't need to throw myself upon their sword to do that. Alright, go get him, Psycho. She's particles. Yep, she's about to ult. You go get him, Saika. You go, girl. Look at that. Punching the balls off of this dude. I mean, all this is also RNG dependent too. Like, you really just have to like hope that it turns out well, to say the least. Sometimes I wonder what it takes. Like, oh, what are they doing to get even past 30K? But it's a lot of small optimizations you have to do. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I like covering the game my own way. Okay, nope. Momo, you're too loud. Stop saying the N-word. No fucking way, really? You can actually get the Lady Dimitriescu outfit for fucking Resident Evil Requiem? Because it's like, they have Grace, obviously, you know, she's walking around just doing shit in the game. And then they have the Lady D outfit for her, and they gave it like fucking BBL on her. I'm like, what the hell is that? Are you shitting me, bro? They gave that white girl a shitter, to say the least? Like, goddamn. Sudden Momoy choice. No, I knew it was like, it was a tweet I just read. I'm like, that's like, it's like, I'll just read it. Momoy is a game dev who plays games as a creative decision, and racist Chud says, yeah, she's racist because gamer rage, right? It's funny every time. And then as soon as I open it up, I'm like, okay, it's Momoy dropping in some N-bombs. She's dropping nitrogen mines because that's what she does. Girl's insane. Now we're at 6,000. Because I want to get to 7,000 for the week so I can just have it ready for next Saturday. Oh, they keep putting me against people. Stop doing that.
その速さで私の心臓に杭を打ち込めるか試してみる？やるの？やる？やるの？
Oh, come on, Kara. Come on, girl, you can do this. There you go. This ain't hard. Well, I think this will be. Now someone who actually has a superior ranged ability. Here comes a knockdown. She's gonna use, you know, the big funny meteor storm. That's my Bloodlord. That's my Bloodlord right there. Getting stun locked all day. Oh my goodness. That's always a nice one. It's like, that's all I needed to do. If Big Mom Asagi just had to come in there. It's like, all right, I'll bail you out of the jail this once. Gravity holder. And then here comes Emily, just, you know, throwing it back for us. She knows what to do. My Bloodlord washed and fell off. It's like, yep, thanks, Kara. Like, she falls to the ground and she can't even start her recovery animation because she's constantly caught in the loop. I'm like, girl, I love you, but you can't be doing this shit, man. Come on.
が穴だらけになったら困るわね。グラビティホールド。高血の槍。長い戦いになりそうね。
Ooh, risk taker with the Hawiya.
赤い断罪。私に任せなさい。
What they don't tell you in Taimanin school is that if you slow down your enemy's animation, the hitbox is still active. So you get really cool moments like that where you get blown the fuck out. I just want to go to 7,000, please.
その幻惑ごと引き裂いてあげるわ。やっあなたもう死んでるわ。そうそう、勇気を出して恐ろしい吸血鬼を倒さなくちゃね。
I wonder how many characters how many characters actually have a passive in the first place. Because it's like, I think just about every character that's released after Spinel has a passive in some way. I'm pretty sure. Because those are all interesting to say the least. Because they have to go back through about like almost like 20 characters and give them stuff. I'm glad they're doing them 2 at a time, which is good. Which is really nice because it saves, it's like, it helps speed things up because that means it's like we have now covered 6 characters who need the passive in the first place, who need a passive in the first place. And obviously these are like, you know, super duper passives and everything where it's like skill replacement and obviously very, very powerful stuff in the first place. Honestly, like really crazy to think about. Like they give Kiara this like absolutely balls out nuts passive. The same thing with Yukikaze as well. Like it really starts to feel like they cook sometimes with like the ideas for these passives. Or at least that's how it feels like on some of them. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's like, Rin's is, you know, it's strong. But it's like, if it's without the weapon, it's kind of, it feels kind of like you're not gonna get any usage out of it if you don't have the weapon. Because it takes way too long to charge. Yeah, it takes way too long to charge for any of it without the weapon. So it's like, and then all of her stuff is like, alright, you get there, it's like you get to heal, you get to do stuff like that. Having your healing built into the passive and stuff is actually quite nice. But it requires you to have the weapon to get it in a meaningful amount of time. Which is kind of annoying. That's why I'm a fan of like why they did with Nagi's, where the damage and like it's another set of damage. It's like it's another win more condition built into the weapon. But the passive itself, even if you're just using SR gear and like what do you call it, arena weapons, you still get options. You get really good. It is, because obviously they share gear, but it's like if they both could use their gear, if they both could use each other's gear, that would be great. But it's like it just turns into a stat stick, to say the least. Like for me, like for Rin, my Rin and Nagi have always shared a pair of arena weapons, except for outside situations where they use like limited gear. I mean, I'm gonna say though, it's honestly a better idea to like, alright, you didn't roll on Rin's renewal? Okay, well you roll on Nagi's. So, and it ends up turning out to be like, oh, you already have all this stuff in there in the first place, so it's like you have a chance of picking up Narukami, or your chance of picking up the other one. Go get him, Emily. Dude, girl.
長としてあなたに見せてあげる。この
I mean, I said Emily was one of the best users of that Lapis supporter weapon, so it's like it shouldn't surprise me one bit that she's like, you know, look at this chain stun action. It's insane. Oh, I lost 112 points. I didn't realize how close I was to it when damn near almost halfway. My question is though, is like, we don't actually see a lot of, I don't think I've ever seen like Nagi in the arena for the most part, because most people just use her for PvE stuff, because that obviously that's where she's at her absolute strongest, because I don't think Nagi can really compete in there in the first place. She's just, she has like really good ranged options, but it's like she just gets burst down too hard. She like needs to be within inches of her enemy to get anything worth out of her heal. Alright. Honestly, that's going to be enough for here, because, well, we'll just put it down for the week and we'll come back next time. Because next week we have really great stuff ahead of us, because, my goodness, we have a new renewal to contend with, and it's one that's been deserving of a long time. And honestly, and some passives as well that have been needing to be in there since, you know, they first introduced them. But in some cases, it's better late than never, and they're doing a pretty good job with what's coming ahead. I'll see you guys all next week for when we cover the stuff for all about Nagi's renewal and all the other stuff that comes out as well. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.